Hi. Okay, so this is my first time recording an unboxing. These are books that I bought last week through Amazon, and they're books I've just been keeping an eye on. I've been wanting for a very long time. Use the clear, and then I was able to finally get it. I was waiting on two of the books to publish, and then I had to wait for one of the books to be available in paperback. So excuse the noise, that's just my fan. But I had to wait for one of the books to be available via paperback. So finally I pressed order on Amazon early, like 5 in the morning last Tuesday, and they got here today. It was weird. They said that they were supposed to 3 out of the 4 books were supposed to ship and be here by Tuesday, and the other one's supposed to get here today, but all of the books did not ship until Tuesday morning. But anyway, either way, it's all cool. And then I ordered 2 more books yesterday. They'll be here sometime next week, and then I won't be getting any more other books until towards the end of the month. So the first one that I have is Island Affair by Priscilla Oliveras, and this is through Kensington Books, and this is a fake romance, and it takes place in the Key West in Florida, and the author is Cuban. And one of my things this year was to make sure I read books that had a lot of diversity and authors that are diverse and as well. Either way, I read whatever. If it sounds good, I hear a lot of people like it, I'm usually, I'm with it. So I just love this cover because of what's going on, and we just been we're in spring now, and I live in Michigan, so it's very gloomy here a lot of times. So I think a lot of people just want something very fun and flirty and simple and easy. And so things about islands and beach reads and tropical places and romances, I think that's just something everybody needs to hear. But yeah, I don't really know too much. It's supposed to be in a series as well. I might not pick it up, but I just love this cover. The only thing that really reminds me with this blue like this is the Hating Game. Yeah, so I'm looking on my TBR, not to my TBR, but I'm looking on my shelf. But this is just very blue, and but the birds and the flowers, the plants, that reminds me of the Unhoneymooners. As you can see, the Unhoneymooners is a very vibrant yellow that that just grew, not grew, excuse me, that just drew a lot of people's attentions. When I heard about this book, the premise of it at the beginning of last year, or at the end of last year, no, excuse me, the end of 2018, the beginning of 2019, I knew I wanted to read it, and everybody kept raving about it. And I just love the yellow and the toucans and the flowers. And when I got this book, I was like, wow, this book is huge. I'm like, what all could take place during a fake marriage honeymoon? And so, yeah, when I saw this, I'm like, this is really, this is very similar. But this is a very short book. A lot of people have given it like 3-4 stars. I'm probably gonna give it 4 or 5 stars. Like I said, I don't really think too hard about some of this stuff. So, if I just want to read it, I feel like it's a nice premise. I just love these covers. I've been wanting something very beachy and different. And I just grabbed it. And I think because of this book last year, a lot of people, even before the whole quarantine thing, a lot of people had decided to write about fake romance, fake marriage, tropical play, stuff like that. This just was a big thing for people last year, and I think just a lot of people decided to get on board with this type of idea. So yeah. Now my next my next unboxing, and all these books are like somewhat like traveling, going somewhere different, take place on the beach, something like that. These are two books I've been eyeing. Ooh, they look smaller than the other ones, but they're indie. I forgot. Oh wow, this book is really small. Okay. Okay. And so this one, who I've been eyeing for a while now, and I had been going back and forth with my Goodreads and my TBR. I was gonna add all these other books on, did not. But this was one I have not seen a book, nor do I have a book with this color, um, this color cover, this color book at all. I think Daisy Jones and the Six. That's about the closest we're gonna get. It has that peach coral, but it's a little bit more like light washed. Whereas this is like a peachy orange, like sunset. And I just love the cover, and it's really pretty, and it's a big book. So I'm like, wow, this book is 400 some pages. So I'm like, again, what all could take place in this? And it's called The Catch by Lauren H. May. And even though it's a illustrated cover, she looks cute, he looks hot, and I just love this color. This is one of my favorite colors. It just draws my attention. It's just so fruity but flirty but simple but girly. It's just, I love it. But this too, so this one's about, I think her name is Gatia, and it's about her. She goes on vacation and she meets this guy, and everything about him just seems so perfect. And then come to find out, he doesn't live far from where she lives, and it just sounds so good to be true. But in her head, she's like, okay, but what's the catch? I know it's got to be something wrong. Something else got to be different about this. So it's just about that, and I've been wanting it, and it just sounds like it's just gonna be really fun. I think it is. It has some steamy times. The author just released the cover of the second book, and I guess it talks about her best friend. I might not pick that up, and it's literally like the cover is this color of her dress, and the girl's dress is the color of the cover of this cover. So I was like, whatever. But yeah, but she said that's supposed to be a lot more steamier than this one. But I know I have my eyes on this one. So as you can tell, I really have a theme of this like beach theme type of romance. Something just different. I'm not on the beach right now. I'm not on vacation. I'm not in a romance. So yeah, I really want to read about it when I finally get the time. And then another one, and this is really short. Oh wow! And it's called Bohemian Law by Misty Walker, and I've never heard of her. I just stumbled across her book. A lot of fans, they make these boards, these picture boards, and they put like different things of what the characters may look like based on how they're describing the books and settings. But yeah, and when I saw the boards, I'm like, ooh, this just sounds good. This is, oh my gosh, this is very short. This is 240 pages, and it's about this girl who's like a gypsy, free spirited, hippie type, and somehow her and this guy who he's very straight on the path, follows the laws, like almost has probably, I think, has OCD. He works corporate. Everything has to be nice and neat. He has to be on schedule. It has to be a system. It has to be a plan. And somehow it's about their romance and how they get together. And it's about her like showing him like things just happen, and you have to sometimes just go with the flow. And it's about them. And I just love the fact that I've never seen a title with the name Bohemian on it. And I love that word, boho, bohemian, chic, glamour, blush. Those are just some of my favorite words, and it just popped out of nowhere. And when I found it, I said, I think I might actually want to read this. And I think there's two other books in this series, but I just want to read this one. And now, last but not least, because there will be more books, this is the one I've been waiting for. When I saw the cover, I knew I had to get the book. The book is very short. A lot of her books are very short, and you could read them on Kindle Unlimited, but I really wanted the cover. And when I saw that she was writing this, and she literally wrote it in like within a few weeks and put a cover together last minute, I knew I wanted to read it. And it is Love Wrecked by Karina Holly. And I just love this cover. Oh my goodness, it's just so pretty. I just knew like this has to be on my shelf. And this is about, it kind of, again, a lot of these books, the premises remind me of the Honeymooners, but it's about the girl. I think she is the maid of honor for somebody's wedding, and he is the best man, or I think somebody is getting married, and they do not like each other. And anyway, something happens, and the island that they're on, they were supposed to go somewhere, and they were shipwrecked. That's why it's called Love Wrecked. And basically, it's about them being on this island together, and a lot of people have really loved it. I think I'm going to love it just because it just sounds like something up my alley. Um, it's almost kind of like the Unhoneymooners mixed with On the Island by Tracy Garvis Graves, or Tracy Jarvis Graves. So that sounds pretty fun, and I'm still excited for um, my other books that will be coming really soon, other releases, just something new and different and flirty and fun to read while we're just at a time where a lot of serious things are going on. And not for you to just forget what's going on, but sometimes we too also have to have an escape ourselves. But oh my gosh, doesn't seem like it's been 11 minutes, going on 12 minutes. I see what a lot of YouTubers say now when they're recording. It's weird when you're doing homework and they say make a 5-minute video, or when you're doing a speech or the presentation, it has to be 5 minutes long at least. And you're like, I can't fit nothing 5 minutes. I can't fit 5 minutes. Can't fit all that into 5 minutes. It's not, that's too long. Whereas and now I'm talking about stuff, and here I am. It's been 12 minutes. But yeah, these 4 books came. Like I said, I ordered 2 more yesterday. They'll be here sometime next week. They say next Thursday, but they'll probably be here before then. And then I have 5 more books I'm trying to get before the month of May is over with. And then I'm kind of done because money's getting low and I have to pay my bills. And these will be enough books to read. But yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and get ready to log off. If people are starting to get loud, I do not want this video to be filled with their noises in the background. But yeah, thank you.